having a fight. Hey y'all, hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, All Things Aquarian, y'all. I am here and I am chilling out this weekend over at my baby sister's new house. I'm sitting at the island in her kitchen, and I'm ready to do readings. It's gonna take a minute. It takes a minute for people to hop into the live stream. So happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. I told y'all I was gonna go live. Hey Aisha, how you doing? I am not at home. I've been running the streets today. I am at my baby sister's house. Her new house. They've been moving the past couple of days. So I'm in the kitchen. Hey to whomever hops in the live stream, you guys. Aisha, whoever hops in the live stream, if you don't mind, can you just remind everybody of the rules that come in here, because we always have new people that come here and act the fool, and I'm quick to block. Hey Yvette, how you doing? Hey everybody.
Not quick to block.
Just relaxing. I'm glad you're relaxing, Aisha girl, because I know you be working a lot.
I'm on my tarot read.
Not my sister hopping in the live stream. Yeah, I did a lot of my stuff at home this morning because I had to clean my refrigerator out and I had to do a little laundry and stuff before I left. My sister lives a little bit over an hour away from me. So I'm good.
What platform is this?
This is called Prism Live Studio. So it streams from, it streams onto YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into it.
So anybody hopping in, please feel free to subscribe and thumbs up the live stream, y'all. Can we do current events? Yeah, we can do it. Yvette says she wants a husband, and that ring your sister has.
They saw my ring?
Yeah, you were just in the camera.
Oh.
That's funny.
Here, I'll show him again. Get some sunglasses, baby. Okay.
She's so dramatic. My sister is an Aries.
Aries.
She's so dramatic.
Ask her if they want to meet my husband.
Current events. Leave that man alone. He in there working. Hey, optimistic lover girl. How you doing? I might have to do current events tomorrow, Yvette, because I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. I haven't really seen the news here lately. Thank you, Marianne. I haven't really been watching the news. Y'all gotta update me, keep me abreast of what's going on. The way my anxiety is set up between work and school and bills, the news is that very thing that would just, you know, because it's so chaotic. So chaotic. I haven't, what did I see the other day of current events? I seen something about Trump giving out benefits to the people in the military, to veterans and stuff. That's the last thing I seen, but I don't really know. Don't get me lying, because it'd be a whole lot of in the news. I have seen though, I have seen recently, because of TikTok, I have seen that I believe Washington they're under evacuation. There's certain parts of Washington state that are under evacuation due to extreme flooding. So I have seen that going on. But other than that, I haven't really seen too much news. I don't watch the news. I don't watch it. Hi, Mais. Hey. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, you guys, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe. I don't know. Yvette. I don't know. I haven't seen it in some days, so I don't want to lie to you. Thank you, Optimistic Lover Girl. I had to block writing because I don't do that. Merry Christmas, Mais. Aisha, y'all gotta fill me in because I haven't watched the news. I haven't watched the news in a couple days. I'll try to see if I can catch up tonight before I go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll pull cards on it. But if you are new to the live stream, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. Please thumbs up the live stream. And also, if you'd like a reading, please drop a pink heart. Aisha, the first 3 people that comes in, I'm going to do free. And then after that, it's donations only. And I'm only going to do probably about 5 people, maybe 6. Depends on how I feel and how long this drags out. Shout out to my moderator, y'all. It's Shababy, which is Aisha. Yeah, watching the news has its perks. Like, you can gain some good information from the news, but you have to be careful with that because the news is censored. So they filter out a lot of things that we need to know. Important details that we need to know. So just keep that in mind. Every news source is not reputable and it's not reliable. They report what they want you to hear. What they want you to know. And sometimes even that is bare minimum. Optimistic Lover Girl. You can go ahead and drop your question. Yes. Let's cap it at 5. Let's cap it at 5, baby. Yep. If you donate, drop a green heart because green hearts are for donations. And if you donate, you bump up at the list. Also for donations, y'all. Also for donations, you can send donations through Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. I couldn't think of the word. Super Chat. That's what I was thinking. So general, basically. And I'm going to keep it cute and I'm going to keep it short. If you donate for a question, please let me know, you guys. I appreciate all of the donations. Anything is welcome. So thank you for that. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the subscribes. It greatly helps my channel. So thank you, guys. Look at that. 9 of Swords, girl. 9 of Swords. Spirit says you've been anxious or worried about something. But the question is it something that is under your control? What are you worried about? What have you been anxious about? Hey, good night, Diana. Merry Christmas. What are you so worried about, Spirit says? Something's been heavy on your spirit. Optimistic Lover Girl. 7 of Swords. We got the 7 of Swords. You might be worried about somebody. Yeah. The 9 of Swords can definitely be indicative of having nightmares or night terrors, night sweats. Look at how this person is in the bed and he wakes up distressed. It could be a bad dream. Like, damn, I thought this was real. Like, some dreams are like that. They be so scary, you feel like it's real. It don't go straight to PayPal. I wonder, I'm going to try to post it in here and you can copy it. Aisha, thank you, love. Hang on 1 second. Okay. me try this again. There we go. There's my PayPal. That could be why, Aisha, because I switched it back to my first and last name under Jacqueline Jones. Because I had to use my PayPal account for other personal things. So I just switched it back to my name. Instead of having it under All Things Aquarian, I switched it back to my name. So that's probably why it wasn't going straight there. But it should go straight there now. Okay. Optimistic Lover Girl, you still there? So we have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords here. Anxiety about something. Nine of Cups, General. Nine of Cups, General. So I have this next to the Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords is indicative of some type of deceitful behavior. Somebody thought they got away with something. That could be something that's heavy on your mind, possibly. Seven of Swords with this. That could be what you're thinking about, and it could be worrying you. Nine of Cups. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what you're comfortable with. What makes you comfortable. Are you comfortable? Spirit says focus on your comfort zone, the things that you can control. Because you can't, you know how sometimes you have this feeling, like this gut feeling that somebody is not being fully honest or fully straightforward with you about something. And the thing is, you don't have any proof of that. So stressing yourself out about it. Oh, you do? This Nine of Cups card. The thing is, there's no sense in stressing over something that is out of your control. Like if you don't have any control over it, there's no sense in stressing over it. You know what I'm saying? This is the box for the deck that I'm using, y'all. It's on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive at all. This is the deck I'm using. It's a regular tarot card deck. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Stressing about something, maybe not getting good sleep because you're worried about something. Good. Right, the dreams are out of your control. Can't do nothing about that. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Knight of Pentacles. Yep. Focus on what makes you happy and what brings you peace. Spirit said things will balance out, though. I have the Justice card here. This is Major Arcana. Also, this is about a karmic cycle wrapping up in your life. Like, anybody who's done you wrong in the recent past, Spirit says are going to have to give an account for that. Like, people sometimes think they get away, like, and this is a situation that's already done. It's already over. Could be a past relationship situation that didn't work out and the person wasn't forthcoming. They weren't honest. Maybe they were a little sneaky, deceitful, cheating may have been involved. But Spirit says better is coming. Ace of Pentacles. Better is coming. You're going to get a solid offer from someone who's very serious and wants something better. So don't give up on it if that's what you want. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Please thumbs up the live stream as well. You're welcome, Optimistic Love Girl. Thank you for hopping in. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell in the top right-hand corner of your screen as well. Anybody want to read in, please drop a pink or a green heart if you've donated down in the chat box. All right. Pink or green? Pink or green? Thank you, Sarah. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, you guys, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so very much for that. Y'all, I'm squint my eyes because the font, the text font, so from the messages coming through, the text font is so small. So I'm like reading at the bottom to see what your messages are. Yvette, you can go ahead and drop your question, love. I got you. Welcome to the channel, y'all. If you are new, let us know where you watching from. Like what country or what city you watching from. Shout out to Louisiana, because Louisiana's always in the building. Louisiana's always in the building. Let's see what the cards say, Yvette. Will you meet a man that you can trust? Hey, Jack Huncho, 3298. Yes, they are tarot cards. This is a tarot channel, sir. Yvette. Okay. Louisiana. Will you meet a man that you can trust? Well, hey, Jack from South Africa. Welcome to the live stream. Yvette, are you actively dating? Girl, when it warms up, don't nobody want to be in Mississippi while it's cold? Don't nobody want to be in the sip when it's cold? Nope. Yeah. Mississippi and Louisiana are right next door to each other. I always say people from each state are like cousins, because a lot of the people who are in Louisiana have relatives in Mississippi, because they're like, you know, across the way. I think Slidell is not too far from New Orleans. Yep. And Baton Rouge is what Baton Rouge is like, what, an hour from New Orleans? Yvette, West Monroe is where you are. Six of Swords, moving forward. So there's a possibility that you will meet somebody, but you really have got to test the spirits. Like, feel the person out, right? Feel the person out. And give it time. I've heard of Monroe, Louisiana. Where's Monroe? Is that a parish? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. You will be able to move forward once you break free. Okay, so Yvette, you are your own worst enemy when it comes to love and finding your person, because you have fear. There's fear attached. A parish, okay. I've seen something where somebody was explaining and really breaking down the parishes in Louisiana, and it made a lot of sense to me once they explained it, because I never knew, like, when they were explaining during Hurricane Katrina, like the 7th ward, the 9th ward, the 3rd ward, I never understood like how that was set up. But once they showed a map and they were explaining how each ward is different, it made sense. And I know that Louisiana has a lot of French influence, Haitian and French influence. A lot of French. Spirit says, if you're ready, you're single and you are ready to mingle, Yvette, you can move forward to a more peaceful and stable dating life. Spirit says you've got to focus on you and your needs, even while dating people. Like, you know, a lot of times people, when they start dealing with people or talking to somebody that they like, sometimes they forget to put themselves first because they get wrapped up into this other person. And all the big cities have wars, Aisha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But when you're dating, don't forget to take care of yourself in the process. Yes, it's good to, like, you know, ask certain questions and things so that you can get to know somebody better. But also make sure your needs are being met. Don't just cater to his needs. Oh, well, where do you want to go eat? Or when do you want to go out? I'm available, you know. I'll be off this weekend. I'm off next weekend. Don't make yourself seem desperate, if that makes sense. Make sure that you have a life outside of the dating life. Does that make sense? Like, don't make yourself always so available and trying to cater to someone else because you want so badly to be chosen. Absolutely not. Yeah. Make sure that you take care of you in the process. Continue to do the things you always do. Whether you've always taken yourself out, whether you bought yourself flowers, whether you get your nails done, whatever you do regularly, continue to do that thing. Do not change your pattern because you're dating someone. He says, oh, I only like my women natural. Sir, when you met me, I was wearing makeup. So you're going to have to get with the program or find somebody else who's natural. I don't know what to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't switch up because it's not something that that person likes. It's not their show. It's an opportunity to even see if you like that person. Because you, honestly, if you give people enough time, you give it, sometimes you give it 24 hours, but definitely if you give them 7 days, yes, exactly, just be yourself. You give them 7 days, somebody gonna show you who they really are. You're going to end up seeing the real side come out eventually. Also, if you are somebody who is dating intentionally and you don't have time to waste or play around as an adult, if you're going to be intentional about it, make sure you set a time frame, whatever time frame works for you. I know a lot of people, I know for myself when I was dating, I give a man 7 days to plan a date or to meet in person. If we're talking over the internet, I give you 7 days to plan a date or meet in person. If that does not happen, he does not plan a date or set some type of arrangement, I'm not catering to him. I'm not coming to meet him. He's going to have to make a plan. And then I will discuss, okay, I don't know you. Where in public can we meet? Because this talking over the phone back and forth, this business right here, this ain't enough. This ain't going to cut it. So, if you're dating intentional, be intentional. That's the best thing I can tell you. Be intentional and have very high standards. If you want a husband, have high standards. Exactly, Aisha. You have to have standards up here because you don't know that person. Why would you go to his house if you just met him? See, and then he would have been blocked. See, why would he buy you fake flowers? Why would he do that? See what I'm saying? See, why would he do that? See what I'm saying? Why would he do that? Yeah, there's something else. On a date does not mean I'm going to your house. Oh, I can cook for you. So can Texas Roadhouse. See what I'm saying? Like, you got to be strict. And you got to watch out for them too. The ones that are super cheap and really don't want to spend any money, you got to be careful of those ones because a lot of times they're very selfish with their money and they don't want to give. They want to benefit from you. They want access to you, but they don't want to give. You got to be very careful with those ones too. You just have to date very intentionally and make sure that you are your first priority. You are your first priority. And if you do that, keep in mind that dating is a risk. But also you got to be strategic about it, King of Swords. And when you least expect it, you'll find somebody who's interested in reciprocating the energy that you bring to the table. You're welcome. But you also need to let it be known that that's what you're dating for. You're not looking for anything casual. You're not looking for a good time. Okay? You're looking for long term. Long term. You just have to let that be known. I feel like High Lango. I see that. You just have to let it be known to the person that, hey, like, I'm looking for a good time. I mean, not a good time. I'm looking for a long time, not a good time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for something serious. This is not a joke. This is not a game. Hi, Anaya. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Please thumbs up the live stream. I love how a lot of y'all just come in here asking for questions. No one subscribed. No one's thumbed up the live stream. That's real crazy. You do that. Okay. Good. I hope it helps, Yvette. I really do hope it helps. Be intentional. Aisha, you laughing. I'm so dead ass. They'll just come in here. Oh, can I get a question? No, you cannot. You haven't even thumbed up my live stream. You haven't even subscribed. What are we doing? What are we doing? Especially if you didn't send no cash. The least you can do is thumbs up. This is bare minimum. Bare minimum. If you come into my live stream, bare minimum, subscribe and thumbs up. Literally, like coming into somebody's house with your outside shoes on. How dare you? The audacity. Coming into somebody's house without knocking, just opening the door. Are you paying the bills there? That's crazy work. All right, y'all. But yeah, when it comes to dating, you definitely have to be intentional. You have to have high standards. You have to know what you want as a woman, because a lot of men play games. I'm not saying all, because not all men are created equal, okay? There are good men. There are good men. But you have to be very careful, because some of them play games. And until they're out of that stage of playing games and they're ready to settle down, you got to be careful. Know what you're dealing with. That's the biggest thing. Know what you're dealing with, and don't rush it. Don't even rush it. Also, go on trips by yourself sometimes, even if you got a man. Go on trips by yourself. Go on trips with your sisters. Exactly, Aisha. I agree. Ask the right questions. Yes, ask the right questions. Do your research. Run them background checks. Run the background checks. And look at the family. Because if you look at the mama, the sisters, the aunties, and the grandmothers, a lot of times they'll give you a hint. The fathers and uncles, they'll give you a hint as to what you're finna get into. Goodbye, Mandy. Goodbye, because you're rude. Goodbye. Hi, Archie. Welcome to my channel. You're new here. Did I see you subscribe? asking me, should I be on a diet? Should you be in my live stream? Should you exist? Don't ask me stupid questions. Archie, yes, this is tarot. This is a tarot channel. This is a tarot channel. Mindy, you got the wrong one. I'm telling you. Archie, I only answer questions to my subscribers. If you are not subscribed, absolutely not. You cannot answer question. Subscribe and thumbs up to the channel. That is it. That is all. That's all I require. Sir, it's not an emergency though. Meeting your future spouse is not an emergency. You're not bleeding out. Your heart's fine. Your brain's working. All of the things. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block this. Yeah, I can do it. Hold on. What do I see? It just rolled back my chat. They be trying me. They really be trying me. I just blocked 2 people. I just blocked 2 people. Don't play with me. Just like you said, Yvette, coming in here and expecting me to do a free reading for you is like walking into somebody's house unannounced. Just opening the door. Not even knocking on the door. Just walking on in. We don't do that around here. But what we were saying, Aisha was saying, ask the right questions. Definitely when you are dating, ask the right questions. Ask the right questions. Have you been to therapy? What was your childhood like? Do you have a good relationship with your parents? That'll tell you a lot. If somebody has a good relationship with their parents or not, that'll tell you a lot. How do they speak of their parents? Do they speak highly of their parents? Or is it more like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, Or you're talking to a guy and he's like, females be females. Or he uses the B word when referring to women. Run. Yes, run. If a man refers to women, thank you, Aisha. If a man refers to any woman as a B word or as females, run. Females be, all these females, run. Automatic problem. Any man calling women females, run. Just run. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, those are good questions to ask. Hi, Robert. Welcome to the channel. Anybody, what did I see? I had seen on TikTok this morning, somebody said she was running a strict program going into 2026. She said, if you're always paranoid, cut. I agree. If you always think somebody's out to get you, cut. You're always angry, cut. Nobody has time for those problems. If you spend time around a person long enough, you'll get to see those things. Hi, Fred George. Fred George, is that a first and last name? Hello to all the new people hopping into my live stream. Please subscribe and please thumbs up the video. Hey, Phoenix Rising. Hey, girl, hey. What's the update? What's the update? Oh, well, it says Fred George on your screen name. I'm sorry, Jordan. Also, you guys, like I said earlier, if you like a reading, please drop a pink heart. I'll get to it if I get to it. If you drop a green heart, that means you send a donation. That would be a super chat, Cash App, or a PayPal. And my moderator, Aisha, has already posted the link. Well, look at there. Won't he do it? He reached out. And he wants to spend time with you after Christmas. But how do you feel about that, though? Do you feel like you want to deal with that? You want to give it another whirl? Listen. You're hesitant, as you should be. It was out of the blue. That happens sometimes. Out of the blue. Be very alert. Right. Be very alert. Out of the blue. Yes. If you're hesitant, trust your gut feeling. If you need to, take a friend with you. Take a friend with you. Don't go by yourself. Make sure you notify family and friends, close friends. Let them know where you are. If you don't know what that person's intentions are towards you, because it's not to incite any type of fear, right? But just know that people are people and people be peopling sometimes. And you just never know what people are on, what type of nonsense they're on. Because I just seen about 2 weeks ago, I seen an article where there was a girl who, oh, he's coming to your house. Even still, baby, be on the lookout for crazy, because you just never know. There was 2 weeks ago, there was a girl who was, she was attacked inside of her car by an ex-boyfriend. He said he wanted to talk. He met at her car, and it's the unknown intentions. Good. Oh, that's good. Hey, Midnight. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to the live stream, please thumbs it up, and please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Thank you guys so very much. But anywho, the girl was attacked by her ex-boyfriend. He said he wanted to talk. She was like, I don't really know about that. And he was like, I promise, I just want to talk to you. Yeah. And it got real ugly very quickly. It escalated very quickly. She got out alive, barely, but she made it. Okay, that's why I say be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. If you don't know what somebody's intentions are, and you don't know what they're capable of, and they have especially if they have anger problems, anger issues, and they've exhibited that before, it's best to err on the side of caution, just in case. You know what I'm saying? If you have a pew, take it. If you have mace, keep it, because you never know when you're gonna need it. It's better to stay ready than to have to get ready. Who is it? Midnight? Yeah, it is scary, because you never know. That's why a lot of women on the internet are saying that they would choose the bear first. Because on a good day, you'll see a woman walking, minding her business, and here comes a man. Hey, beautiful, you really should smile. Sir, get out of my face. I'm trying to get home. I just got out of the gym. I just worked a 12-hour shift, and here you come asking me to smile more. Please move out of my face. And the moment that you say you're not interested, well, I'm just trying to get to know you. I want to take you out somewhere. I'm not interested. I'm just simply not interested. And you can't like say no without feeling guilty. You should be able to say no without feeling guilty. Like, I mean, like, I'm not interested. I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got things to do. I literally had a man follow me in the grocery store. He followed me in the grocery store to ask me why I was looking so mean. I said, sir, I'm trying to shop. I'm trying to shop. And you keep getting in my way. Then after all of that nonsense, he's like, oh, did you find what you were looking for? No, because you've been blocking me. But that's good though. There's no temper. You just don't know what his intentions are, but just be safe. Just be safe. Let me see. Did anybody else drop a heart for a reading, y'all? Because if I missed you, I didn't see it. My chat thing keeps kind of like going in and out. Not everybody is looking for somebody. That's what they fail to realize. Not everybody is looking for somebody. Some people are taken. Some people are happily taken. And they feel like it's their God-given duty to come up to you and try to shoot their shot. And it's like, no thanks. Oh, did you, Phoenix? Okay, you can go ahead and drop your question. My chat thing is kind of slow. It'd be going in and out. Yeah, some people are happily taken. And the thing about that is people will still try you. I had an HR lady tell my fiance, literally tell him that marriage doesn't matter because she told him that married people cheat. That was crazy. That was crazy work. Hi, Mystical. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to my channel. Midnight Rain. Welcome to the channel. Please make sure you subscribe and thumbs up the live stream, y'all. Get the likes going. Get them likes going. Yeah. Because there was a lady at his job. There was a lady at his job that lied and said he had spoken to her. And he was like, I never even seen that woman before. And he was like, I'm engaged to be married. And he was like, I don't even know that lady. And she was like, well, that doesn't matter. This is from HR. That doesn't matter because married people cheat. Ma'am, if you're unhappy, just say that. How do you donate? Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal. What are his intentions? Let's see. People are crazy. They are crazy. But you see it online all the time on social media. I constantly see people talking about, oh, I know how to be a good side piece. What? Get off my For You page. Get out of my the algorithm. It be trash sometimes. Like, get off my page with that nonsense. Welcome if you're new to the channel, you guys. Please make sure you thumbs up the live stream and please be sure to subscribe. Okay. Spirit, what is Phoenix's person's intentions? Thank you, Mystical, for the $4.99. Appreciate that. So Mystical will be next. Since she donated, she goes up in the chat. All right. Thank you, Mystical. Oh, I love this for you, Phoenix. Look at this. It's the star card. So the star card is about healing. It's healing energy. It's optimistic. It's positive. Yeah, so he kind of wants to mend this connection with you. He want to try to make things right. You might get an apology or something, or just a deep, heartfelt conversation about moving forward. Definitely that. Wish fulfillment. This is Aquarius energy. It's almost our season. Thank you, Mystical. Yeah. Spirit says trust your intuition. Like I was telling you earlier, like be careful, but you know this person. You know this person. You know how he moves. You know how he moves, right? So trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You already have a feeling that his intentions are, he means well. So 9 times out of 10, it's going to go pretty well. And the Star card just clarifies that. Okay? I think it'll be a good thing. I think y'all getting together after the holiday will be a good thing. Appreciate that, Mystical. I try to be as authentic and genuine as possible. I don't know how else to be. All right. Yeah. King of Pentacles. He definitely will come bearing some type of gift. King of Pentacle energy. Yeah. Definitely King of Pentacle energy. 5 of Cups came out. I can't make this up. This popped right out of the deck. So this tells me you might definitely get an apology, or like, you know, I'm sorry for how things went down the last time. As you should, Mystical. I'm sorry for how things went down the last time, Phoenix. You know, how can we work this out? What can we do? You know what I'm saying? So that's what the cards are showing me. Mystical, you are up, love. What is, how do you say his name? Am I saying it right? Cain? Is it Cain? Girl. K-E-A-N. K-E-A-N-E. Is it Keen? King? Am I saying it right? King? K-E-A-N-E. I hope I'm saying it right. What is his energy towards you? Oh, you're so welcome. Baby, you can let that anxiety go. You can let it go. You know him better than anybody. Keon, is that how you say it? Keane. I think that's what I'm seeing. Keane's energy. Okay. Keane's energy towards Mystical. Spirit, what is Keane's energy towards Mystical? Okay. Keon. He's excited to come towards you. Very excited to reach out, to communicate towards you, to have some type of contact with you. Page of Wands is here. You can see the Page of Wands. Because he knows that you're very, like, you're on it. You take care of yourself very well. You know what you want out of life. You have goals. You have aspirations. You're a very ambitious type of person. 9 of Pentacles. That's the Ice Maker. What else we got, y'all? Thank you, Aisha Love, for posting them links. Yeah, 10 of Swords. He doesn't want things to end between y'all. The 10 of Swords. He wants to start a stable foundation with you. He wants to lay a good, solid foundation with you in this connection with the 4 of Wands. He wants to have a good time. Ace of Cups. There's a lot of emotions. Is this a new love situation? Because sometimes the Ace of Cups is about a new love situation. Like it's recent. It's a recent thing with the Ace of Cups. Also, the Ace of Cups expresses that there's a lot of emotions, deep emotions, a lot of love here. So that could also be a thing as well. Like, you know, this person has nothing but love for you. I've got the 5 of Wands, and that's in the reverse energy. So this tells me this person wants peace with you. This person doesn't want to go back and forth. They don't want to argue. They don't want no drama. They just want to be able... Oh, it's been 10 years in the making. Okay, so then it's not new. Sometimes it's new. Oh, okay. Sometimes it's new, and sometimes it's just the fact that this person has a lot of feelings towards you. Ace of Cups. So this person could definitely have a lot of feelings towards you. That's what I'm seeing with the Ace of Cups. But this person may want to discuss, like, maybe y'all actually start dating and actually take it to another level than what it's been at. Like, where y'all actually start something serious. That's what I'm feeling here with the cards that are here. Like, you can see the 4 of Wands here. You see the Ace of Cups. And so it's almost like, here's this offer. Like, I want to be able to take you out. I want to be able to properly date you. you know, I want to start something serious with you. This may be a conversation that needs to be had. I feel like maybe this person has been hurt in the past. They may have had a past situation that didn't work out. And so they see you over here living your best life. They know you, they have feelings for you. And so they may end up professing that and saying, hey, you know, I want to see where this can go. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, okay? 2 of Cups is a love card here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a love card. So that's what I'm saying. That's his energy towards you. Like, there's a lot of deep feelings. There's a lot of serious emotions here. I feel like this person has been hurt before in the past, but they're ready to start over. And they may be ready to start over with you. That's a possibility. That's what I'm seeing. Hey, y'all. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, you guys. Please hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit the notification bell, okay? All right. So I hope that helps, Mystical. I hope that helps. You may have to have a discussion. That's how it go. That's how it go. Don't feel bad. Because if he didn't open his mouth and say nothing, how would you know? How would you know? You got to act on it. Listen, there's a rule. There's a rule when it comes to relationships. Closed mouths do not get fed, whether you're in a relationship or trying to start or be in one. Closed mouths do not get fed. Nobody knows that you like them if you don't let them know that you like them. Nobody knows that you're hungry if you don't tell them. If you don't tell them that you're hungry. It's really, you know. Closed mouths do not get fed. You feel me? What I look like over here, sitting over here in this corner, in this kitchen, and I want a snack, and I don't ask my sister, hey, do you have a snack in here for me to eat? How was she supposed to know? Is Kiana truly ready for a relationship? Let me look and see. Or something serious. Is he really ready for something serious? Spirit. Thank you, Mystical. Whoever the next person is, be ready. Aisha, what is this? What am I at? Is this 3 or is this 4? Because my cap is 5. My cap is 5 questions. He's definitely thinking about it very seriously. The Hierophant came out here. Hang on a second. 1 second, y'all. Okay, y'all. Okay, we got one more. Good night, Yvette. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everybody has a safe Christmas. Those who celebrate, happy holidays. If you don't, have a good Thursday off. Okay? Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day your job is closed. But it looks like with this Hierophant card, because the Hierophant in tarot, you see these 2 priests down here, right? They come to these cardinals. They come to the Pope. They come to his feet because they consider him to be a wise one. He has knowledge. They're seeking higher knowledge. He's seeking a more spiritual union, if that makes sense. He wants something deeper than the superficial relationships that he's had with women in his past. He wants something a little bit deeper, a little bit more serious, if that makes sense. So he's seeking, you know what I'm saying? He's seeking a more well-balanced, a more mature. He's grown up. Like you said, it's been years. And a lot of times when you meet people where they are, people grow. They outgrow things. Like, people grow over time. They mature over time. You know what I'm saying? So based on this card alone, and also the Hierophant is about marriage. It's about commitment. It's about values. His values have changed and shaped over time. So, you know, now that he's a full grown man, he's aware of what it is that he's looking for and what it is that he wants. That's why I'm a firm believer that, right, exactly. And even if you choose, let's just say, Mystical, that you do choose to, you know what I'm saying? That you do choose to give him an opportunity, like to date him and to see where his mindset is. If it's not, baby, if it's not aligned with where you're trying to go, baby, drop him like it's hot. Okay? You're not obligated to, just because y'all knew each other in the past, or just because y'all had past energy or whatever, a little whoop-de-woo here, you're not obligated to stick around for that nonsense. If somebody is on BS and you're trying to establish something serious, you have goals in life where you're trying to be. If it ain't, wrap it up. If it ain't, baby, let's go ahead and call this quits. It was fun while it lasted. Okay? Queen of Wands, because he sees you as that girl. You're her. He sees you as the person that, you know, it's almost like, you know that saying, the one that got away? That's how he feels about you. Like you're the one that got away. And I feel like there's a mutual attraction between the two of you. Like you said, you have mad love for him and he definitely has feelings for you. You know what I'm saying? The Fool. Spirit says this is definitely a risk, but are you willing to take that risk to see where this is headed? Where this could potentially lead to? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where this could potentially lead to. Baby, the Rock is a lot of work. Okay? The Rock is me being up early in the morning, child. Taking that man to work at 1:30 in the morning and then having to come back home at almost 2:30 in the morning and try to lay down and get back up at 6 to get ready for work. Yeah. It be like that. It be like that. Loving, committed relationships, marriage, both, it's not easy. It's not an easy process. But the thing is, both partners have to be willing to come together and work together as a couple to communicate and resolve issues and to resolve conflict and to work together. You're a team. You are a team. There's no I in team. So if you don't have a team mentality, you don't have a giving mindset, it's not going to be prosperous. You cannot succeed where you're divided against each other. You know how in basketball and football you have opposing teams? Baby, we on the same, if we married, we engaged, we're on the same team, okay? We're on the same team. So if we're on the same team, we got to know, we all got to be versed in the play. So what's the play? How are we making this unit work? How are we making our household work? What works for us? You cannot go by what everybody else is doing because your situation is not the same as the person up the street. Your relationship is not going to look the same. Exactly, Aisha. My relationship is not going to look the same as Kim Kardashian. We're two different people on two different levels. So her marriage is not going to look the same as mine, and mine is not going to look the same as hers. Either way, both people have to do what works for them. Does that make sense? People love to give advice on things that they've never experienced, and people also love to project their experiences on other people. Well, just wait until he cheats. Who said my husband was a cheater? Who said we ever had to deal with that? Just because you had to deal with that doesn't mean I have to deal with it. Just because you accept that behavior doesn't mean that I accept it. Yeah. Also be careful with what you tolerate. You have to have boundaries. Even in marriage, you have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries. Let's not get too friendly with anybody of the opposite gender, because if the shoe's on the other foot, sir, you're going to feel some type of way. You're going to be crying and throwing up. Don't get too friendly with the females that I don't know. Who is that? Who is she? Where do you know her from? If you're calling a female or texting a female, I need to know who that female is. If it's not your mother, your grandmother, your aunt or your sister, and even them, I need to know. I need to know about it. You have to run a strict program. You do. But not only running a strict program, you have to also abide by that strict program as well. You can't be getting all bent out of shape with him talking to other females and you out here talking to other men. Like, Oh yeah, I remember him from back in the day. And he like, who is this? Where you know him from? Oh, we went to school together. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Hey, how you doing? Keep it pushing. We're not finna do all of that. Oh, he hugging on you. And oh, you smell so good. I ain't seen you in so long. Do you see the problem? You see the problem. Because if it was him and it was a woman all on him, you'd be fit to be tied. So the boundaries and the strict program, again, it has to be a team effort. Everybody's following the rules. You're not befriending females outside of this relationship, and I'm not befriending males outside of this relationship. Don't let me catch you slipping. Basically, don't let me catch you slipping. Because then we're going to have a problem. Right? And that's another thing. That's what I feel. I feel like he has a more mature understanding of things now. I feel like he's grown a lot. And here's, my mom used to say this to us all the time. She used to say, and it's true, science has proven it's true. It takes men longer to mature. Maturity is necessary. It takes men longer to mature. On a mental level, it takes them longer to mature. Mentally and emotionally. Let me tell you why. Think about pregnancy, right? Because a woman carries a child for 9 months. She has an automatic love for that baby from day one. She automatically loves that child in all, in all areas, Aisha, yes. So you automatically, as a mother, you automatically have a love for your baby before the baby is even born. Men see that baby and hear that baby hollering, and they're like, what the hell? Come get it. You see the difference? You're like, oh, that's my baby. What's wrong? Let me feed him. Let me see if he need to be changed. The man is looking like, get him out of here. He's in here interrupting my sleep. He interrupted me. I'm on the game. I don't want to hear all that hollering. You see the difference? Because men have to learn to love the baby. They do. And that's why it's so important that as women, you choose to, if you're choosing to have a child with someone, which is a very huge responsibility, which I will die on this hill. I will never understand women having a baby before a ring. I will never understand it, at least not intentionally. With someone that they don't feel safe with someone that they don't know for sure is going to stick by their side the entire time, without an attitude, without problems. Because if I'm big and pregnant and I need you to go to the store and get something for me at 10 o'clock at night, I need you to do just that without any problems. Because this is your child I'm carrying and this is my life on the line. You know what I'm saying? This is my life on the line. And my mom has always told us that too, growing up. Anytime a woman is pregnant and she carries a child, she is risking her life. So why would you risk your life? Put your life on the line, because every time you give birth, there's a possibility of you dying. There are women who bleed out during labor and they don't make it. It's not reported. But there are women who do die a lot in childbirth. It used to happen a lot back in the day. You know, now with a lot of intervention and science and medicine, they've been able to help reduce it, but it still happens. So you got to think carefully. Think very carefully before you tie yourself to somebody like that, before you open up your body to something like that. Sometimes you can just look at a man and say, no, I do not want to have his child. I don't even want to be in proximity to him. I don't even want to sit next to him on the bus, let alone have his child. His attitude, his behavior, his mindset, it's an absolute no. Absolute no. He's not a provider. He's not kind. He's rude. He's selfish. You can just look at him and say, no, something is off about him. Something is very off and something is very missing. Absolutely not. So you have to be aware. As women, we have to learn to pay attention and to be aware. How is he helping you? How is he showing up for you? How did I get here? Mystical. Just one look. Just one look. Hey unknown, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button as well and turn on your notifications. This is what I got. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person, Mystical, I feel like he wants to open that door with you. I feel like he wants to explore where this could go. I feel like there's a lot of maturity. Is this going to be a little bit risky for you? Yes, it is. But always remember that love is a risk. Love is always a risk. Anytime you decide to venture into dating and then you decide, okay, I'm going to get in a relationship with this person, you risk your heart being broken. You do. You risk it. It's a risk. Because everybody don't act right all the time. They don't. So just know that. You know what I'm saying? Just know any relationship is a risk. All right. So who we got last, Aisha? Who's last on my list, y'all? And I'm going to let y'all go. Because we done been on here for an hour and 7 minutes thus far. An hour and 7 minutes. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. We're going to see by the time I make it back home. Who's the last person on my list? And thank y'all. Shout out to everybody who joined the live stream tonight. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Sure, go ahead, Mystical. You'll be my last person. No, you're fine. You'll be my last person. But just know that, like Aisha said, there's no I in work. There's no I in team. And if y'all gonna do the damn thing, y'all need to do it together. You got to work together. It can't be one person taking care of all the bills and the other person half-ass showing up to take care of things around the house. Y'all got to have a plan. Y'all got to have a plan. Okay. That's fine. BG with kids. That's fine. Go ahead. You can go ahead and drop your question, BG with kids. And then Mystical will be the very last one. Aisha, she said she wanted to donate again. So if she donates, she'll be the one after BG with kids. BG with kids, go ahead and drop your question so I can get pulling cards. But yeah, this, once you hit 30, once you hit over 30, all the time of playing and giving men chances after chances, it gets old. You know what I'm saying? It gets old. You gotta stand on business. You gotta know what you want, and you gotta be intentional. I told one of my good friends this a few days ago, last week. I said, listen, you've got to be intentional. And if he's not, Mystical, that ain't your problem. He needs to go somewhere and figure it out. Walk right away. Just go ahead and leave the situation. Because ain't nobody got time. You're not the mama. You're not the therapist. None of that. That's not your burden to carry. And you don't have to put up with somebody who has anger issues and mama issues and financial problems and is not doing anything. It's one thing to have those issues because we all have issues, right? But it's a whole nother thing to have issues and not actually work on them. You ain't got to put up with that. You don't. Some concerning issues. Have you actually addressed the issues with him? BG with kids? Have you actually addressed the issue? Like, you feel that something is off? And here's another thing that I always recommend to people who are in relationships. Like, you got to check in with your person, especially if you have a person who is kind of nonverbal. They're not as emotional as you are. They're not very emotionally intelligent for some of them. So you have to kind of check in and like, babe, how are things going? How do you feel? Are we good? You know, is there anything that I can do to help, or do, you know, anything that I can do better? You know, on a consistent basis, those have to be questions. So do you think he becomes defensive because you're asking the question, or do you think it's because of how you're asking the question? Because sometimes it's not what we say, but how we say it. Like, for example, I say, did you put that cup on the counter? I'm already, by my tone, you can tell that I'm basically insinuating that you put the cup on the counter, even though you know damn well you didn't. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not what we say, but how we say it. Like, for example, you can say, I don't know why you been acting funny. You ain't talking, da 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 da. That's one way. Second way, hey babe, I just noticed, I was a little bit kind of concerned because I noticed, you hadn't really been coming home very often. You've been out late. You've been working late. Are we okay? Is everything good? I'm just wondering because I noticed a shift in your energy and I want to make sure that we're on good terms. If I said or did anything, that offended you or upset you, I apologize. And, I would like for us to be able to sit down and talk to discuss it, That way we can try to work through it and figure out a solution. You see what I'm saying? It's two totally different responses. Spirit, what's the energy surrounding BG with kids person? Her person. Spirit, what is he not telling her? So I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That tells me that he's very much focused on himself and he feels very overwhelmed. He feels very overwhelmed, stressed, very stressed. And sometimes this can happen, especially with men, because there's a lot of pressure on them to provide and to do things. There's a lot of pressure on men, and sometimes we don't realize that. Y'all are engaged. That's a lot of pressure. And then you're trying to prepare for a wedding, and then you may have kids. And there's so much that goes, the nuances of everyday life. There's bills. There's work stress. You know what I'm saying? There's family stress. There's work stress. There's so many different stresses. Okay? Keep that in mind. The Tower is here, but it came out in the reversal. So this tells me that even though he's stressed, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. Three of Wands tells me that maybe he's not telling you, that he's waiting for something good news to come in. I feel like this could be a financial thing. I feel like it could be a financial thing. He may be trying to network. I have the Three of Pentacles here. It could be a job issue. It could be, something going on with his job, with where he works, with his employer. He could be under a lot of stress at work with this Three of Pentacles here. And he's trying to move forward. He wants to move forward, but there could be a lot going on. There could be a lot going on. And he could be going back and forth about whether he should leave that job, find something better. And this is a stressful time for a lot of people right before the holidays. There could be a lot going on financially as well. Sometimes the best thing you can do is give somebody space to work it out. Sometimes men are not as verbal with their stresses as we are. And sometimes the best thing you can do is show him love from a distance. Let him work it out. Give him his space. You don't have to be constantly in his face and asking him, what's wrong? What's wrong? Trust me, if you did something wrong, he'll come to you and tell you that you did something wrong. Let him give it to God. Give it to God. Let it be between him and God. Let them work it out. Especially if you know you didn't do anything wrong. Let them work it out. And when he's ready, when he's good and ready to come to you, and what makes you think there's other women? What makes you think there's other women? I'm just curious where that came from. Has he ever given you a reason to think that there were other women before? Has he ever cheated on you before? What makes you think there's other women? Because it's one thing if y'all have dealt with cheating in the past and y'all have had some issues. Okay. Then if you truly feel that way, there needs to be a conversation. There needs to be a conversation about, okay, here's some things. Not physically, but in communication. So if they're, so he's basically admitted to it, right? He basically has admitted that he has basically, you know what I mean? There's something going on. Basically, that's what it sounds like. There's something going on. Yeah, I would go ahead and let that go. I would go ahead and let that go. There has to be a limit to what you allow, what you tolerate. Even if it's not physical. Even if it's not physical. But he's talking to other women like that. Right. Right, exactly. And what are they talking about? Who is the lady? What is her significance? Is she a boss? Is she a manager? Like, was she a realtor? Who is she? If you feel something is off, it is. And if he's confessed to it, he's basically telling you, this is what I do. And I didn't think you was going to catch me. But since you caught me, I don't have no choice but to tell you the truth. And so that means that you can't trust him, because what else is he lying about? It's best to go ahead and let that go. It's best to go ahead and let that go. Wrap this up. Wrap it up. Right. Yeah, it's time to wrap it up. That you got your answer. You got your answer. Yep. Oh shit is right. You clearly see what's going on. It's time to wrap it up. Now, here's the funny part about this. Not like haha funny, but like ironic. A lot of times when people cheat, they're going to blame it on external circumstances, which is probably why the cards were showing me like other stresses in other areas. Because, and don't ever feel guilty, BG, with kids. Don't feel guilty and don't blame yourself for his cheating, because that was a personal choice. That was a personal choice that he made, right? Don't let him guilt trip you into making you feel like this was your fault, because it wasn't. I have to say that because a lot of times women be like, I don't know why you would do this to me. You know, I did it. Blah, blah, blah. It don't matter. It don't matter how good of a woman you are. If a man is going to cheat, that's who he is. That's his character. And that's all you need to know. And you need to run like hell. Run as fast as you can from that mofo. Okay? Because if he's done it once, he'll do it again. Anywho, I wish you well. Please do, Mystical. Please just repost your question. I wish you well. I wish you the best, BGW. Please, by all means, do what's best for you and your children. And let that situation, because the last thing you want is for somebody to bring you some kind of disease or something worse. Because he doesn't know how to control. A man who has... a lustful man is a problem. A man who does not have sexual discipline is a problem. Okay? I'm going to tell everybody that. All of the ladies watching my live streams. It's not cute and it's not funny to start talking. You're so welcome, BGW with kids. It's not cute and it's not funny for a man that you barely even know to be joking with you inappropriately or sexually explicit. It's not funny, because if that man is doing that with you, he lacks sexual discipline. That's why he's trying to push the bar to see how far he can go. Don't let him. Okay, how does Keon view you pushing him away in the past? Right. How does he view it, Spirit? Don't let men play with you. That's the number one thing. Don't let them play with you, because they will try you. And as soon as they try you, it's a wrap. Cut this out. Block, delete, whatever the case is, delete that number, report, whatever the case is. File for that divorce, that separation, get your locks changed, whatever you need to do, move, whatever you need to do. Sometimes situations call for extreme, drastic measures. But always take care of your health, your well-being, your mental health, your physical health in every situation. A lustful man is a problem because they're a big flirt and they're used to getting attention. Right. And a lot of times that does happen in college, Mystical. That happens a lot where, you know, they're in college and they're out here trying to sow their wild oats. And they're just not on the level of maturity that they should be at. Which I think American culture in and of itself is very weird. That at a most critical time in a child's life, 18 years old, 18, they're still teen, attached to their name. We're just sending them out, throwing them out to the wolves to fend for themselves. Oh, he's grown now. He's grown now. She's grown now. Let's send her off to college across the country with strangers we barely even know. People running around out here getting kidnapped, going missing. And I'm sending my 18-year-old child across the country to get an education. Why? Whose smart idea was that? Whose smart idea was that? Your frontal lobe is not even fully developed until you're about 25 years old. And you're sending 18, 19-year-olds to go to college because they're grown now, because the government says they're grown. It's a very unsafe situation. I hope so too, girl. I really do. Ooh. Eight of Swords. He's really been in his head about this situation. He kind of felt low-key depressed about it at one point. He probably was really disappointed because he felt like he couldn't reach out to you. So he really tried to focus and work on himself with this Eight of Pentacles. Always my recommendation, if you find out that your person is cheating, whether it's emotional or physical, go ahead and cut it off. Because even if it hasn't gotten to the physical point yet, it could get there. And it's better safe than sorry. Diseases are real. HIV is real. Yeah, the Hierophant. He feels like the reason that you left him behind is because you wanted to really focus on your career and your education. I don't know if you graduated. Did you graduate college? You probably have a bachelor's or a master's degree. And you might make good money. You wanted to focus on your career. You wanted to focus on the things in life that actually mattered. Not just, you weren't there for shits and giggles. That's what he sees now as an adult. Like, you were seriously there for the right reasons. And that's why you didn't really give him the time of day, because you were focused on higher learning. You were focused on education. That was your focus. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So you cut that short. You cut that short. Because he wasn't able to give you what you were looking for. He wasn't able to reciprocate. Very simple. Very simple. Hey, Niquette 7677. Yeah. How he feels about the situation is like you ended that situation with him because he was not able to give you what you were looking for at the time. You were focused on your education. You were focused on getting through school and trying to better yourself as a woman, as you should. And he was just there for play. And he has been in his head about it over the years. He has really thought about it. It really bothers him to this day that things didn't work out because, you know, yeah, he knows. He knows. It's almost like you're the one that got away. Like, damn. I missed out on a really good opportunity, but you know, Sometimes people mess up and they got to learn the hard way. And that's life. Life is harsh. Life is so harsh. Just think of an animal, right? Just think of a deer, right? This animal is out here living their life. A deer. And then one day, that deer decides to jump out in front of a semi at 2 o'clock in the morning. That deer's life is over. The deer didn't see it coming, okay? But life is harsh. The deer doesn't know there's a highway out there. You know what I'm saying? Life is harsh. Deer can't just run out and jump in front of the highway. The deer doesn't know that. It's a harsh reality. Same thing with you cannot, and I cannot stress this enough, and I've been saying this to people, and I've had this conversation with people close to me. Yes. You'd rather be the one that got away than the one that gets played. You cannot run around, and this is what I cannot stand about the internet. A lot of people are internet trolls and internet bullies. They real big and bad on that keyboard. The keyboard warriors, they're real big and bad on that keyboard. But a lot of the stuff the shit that they talk, they would never say it. They would never say it in person to your face. They would never pull up. They're really quick to say hateful things or be rude on the internet to people that they don't know. But some people are not to be played with, not in real life and not on the internet. And that's what people don't realize. That's why I think it's important. Thank you, Aisha Love. That's why I think it's very important for parents, especially who have young children, to teach your children to be respectful. Teach your children to be respectful, because one day you're going to meet your match. You think you bad now and you think you can pop off at the mouth and talk crazy? Yes. You think you can pop off to the wrong person and get your ass beat. Do you hear me? I mean, whooped from one end of they will tear you every way but loose. Because you thought you was cute. You thought you ate. You thought you said something crazy to the wrong person. Everybody is not rap type. And people, I am one of those people that very much believe in FAFO. Just because that girl that you see coming to class every day with her notebook and her backpack and her glasses on, she's real quiet, don't mean she won't beat your ass. You say something crazy to her. You don't know what that girl is dealing with. You don't know what she deals with at home. You don't know what she deals with at work. And then you come into class and you got something slick to say. And then when she tears you a new one, now you're upset. Now you're feeling some type of way. Or your child done started some mess on the bus with another child that they don't know what that child is dealing with at home. And then something drastic happens because your child wanted to be a bully and they wanted to start a fight. And adults carry that same mean girl energy and mean boy energy and on the internet. They think that's cute to be rude and to be disrespectful to people. You cannot play with everybody. You cannot play with everybody. I don't have my romance oracles with me. Sorry. I don't have my romance oracles with me. I'm at my sister's house. I'm visiting my sister's house. They're at home. I'm happy you came in. Thank you. Yeah, I had seen something on TikTok the other day where this lady said there was a woman, her friend had gotten into it with a teenage girl. The teenage girl slapped this 30-year-old grown woman in the face. The girl was maybe like 15. She thought she was a badass. So she tried it. She tried this grown woman. So she tried to slap her in the face. And the woman, out of reflex, because the woman is a martial arts teacher, punched her in the face. So now the mom wants to sue. So when they got to court, and the girl started this fight. The girl started this fight with this grown woman. This 15-year-old girl. The judge said, I'm throwing this out. You came in here. Your daughter is a bully. You didn't teach her any manners. You didn't teach her to be respectful. She started a problem with this grown woman who was minding her business. She put her hands on this woman, and this woman reacted out of self-defense. Get out of my courtroom. You cannot go around bullying people. You can't do it. Good night, Aisha Love. Thank you for hopping in. I'm gonna try to hop on here earlier tomorrow in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to bed too. But yeah, moral of the story is play with the wrong person and find out. Everybody don't take that nonsense. Thank you for hopping in, Mystical. Thank you to everybody who came in. Thank you for all the donations, the likes, the subscribes, you guys. It helps keep the channel going. And hopefully I'll be live some point tomorrow morning. I will let y'all know for sure. Love y'all and peace out.